Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You are watching the weekly link up with me, Takhmina Salomova. In this edition, we are going to discuss recent developments of some major currency pairs. Besides, technical analyst Petr Yakimowicz will help us forecast further dynamics of the popular trading instruments. The most popular currency pair is closing on Friday at about the same level which was seen at the beginning of the trading week. Investors lost interest in the euro after the comments from Mario Draghi, who stated the intention to continue the QE program. On the US dollar's front, the demand for the greenback is declining. Investors again voiced doubts as to whether the US tax bill will be eventually passed without any disagreement. Besides, market participants still cannot figure out the Federal Reserve's plans on monetary tightening for the next year. Hi Petr, is it easy to predict trading sentiment on the euro-dollar pair from the technical viewpoint?
Hello dear traders. I'm expecting lower price of the euro versus US dollar, and what I found according to the daily time frame, I found a free head and shoulders formation in the past months. So we have one very large head and shoulder formation and then two smaller ones, and most recently I found basically that one very solid head and shoulders are in creation, and the breakout of the neckline may confirm a further lower price. So once I see that these many topping patterns in the past 3 months, this basically represents a potential strong distribution from professional money, and this means that you should watch for selling opportunities in the next period of this currency pair. My advice is absolutely to watch for selling opportunities, and the first target is at the price of 1.1550. I also found a broken bearish flag in the background, which is another sign of the weakness. So we got a free head and shoulders formation in the background, plus we got the bearish flag breakout most recently according to the daily time frame. So watch for selling opportunities at the price of 1.1550.
Have you changed your outlook for the pound-dollar pair?
I'm expecting lower price on the British pound versus US dollar. What I found basically according to the 4-hour time frame is a broken upward channel and a successful retest of the supply trend line also on the 4-hour time frame. And this is basically indication that sellers took the control over the buyers, and that we may see the potential downward prices. So my advice is absolutely to watch for selling opportunities with first targets at the price of 1.3220 and second targets at the price of 1.3050. Again, broken upward trend line according to 4-hour time frame and successful rejection from supply trend line in the background. Watch for selling opportunities on this currency pair.
The US dollar still looks rather weak against the Japanese yen. Do you think the US dollar will gain favor with investors? Does it make sense to open long positions on the dollar-yen pair?
I'm expecting upward price on the USD versus Japanese yen. And the reason is basically that I found that this week, basically in the past 6 days, the price is making higher highs and higher lows, which is a sign of the strength and bullish trend if we observe the last 7 to 10 days. And my advice is to watch for to buy the dips in this upward trend. And that is one very good level is Fibonacci retracement 38.2, where the price is right now trading around 112.60. This is a very good support level, and watch for buying this from that level. The targets, the upward targets is at the price of 114.20, which is a Fibonacci expansion 61.8%. Then we got 114.70, and then we got 115.30, which is a Fibonacci expansion 100%. Again, higher highs and higher lows. We got a trend in the past 10 days. Watch for buying on the dips, and the first target 114.20.
Thanks, Petr. Let's finish our link up today with the traditional questions about commodity currencies. Could you please share your forecast for the Australian versus American dollar pair?
I'm expecting lower price on the Australian dollar versus US dollar, because what I found there is a broadening wedge is building according to a 4-hour time frame, and the resistance is on the test. So there is a big risk if you try to buy this currency pair on this strong resistance. So my advice is to try to build potential selling opportunity, positions, and since the resistance is on the test and there is plenty of the space in downward prices to retest the low that broadening wedge. and that is the 0.7505. So this is a downward target for this pattern, and again, watch for selling opportunities with a downward target at 0.7505.
Thank you, Peter, for your valuable trading recommendations. See you next Friday. You watched the weekly link up presented by InstaForex expert from Serbia Petar Ikimovic and me, Tahmina Salomova. Trade at a profit with InstaForex. Don't miss our next edition.